Happy Monday after the Super Bowl.
All right.
Yes. Get out the door. Get out.
Get out and get something.
Oh.
And then you can kind of have to trail off after
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
And and Rodney won your bet, right?
He did. We made it. We made a little bit. Now we both were.
He said again.
We both were predicting.
He said again. I
You
won the bet.
won.
I want you to say it louder. I don't think.
my
Did you already drink that beer?
Yeah, he did. I think he had it.
But you still haven't said it
Did you give
again.
him a Corona?
Watch our video from earlier today.
Oh my
that's on
God.
Drank
Facebook
it in
from
the car?
ride into work.
The thing is, Rodney, I mean, here's the deal though. Early on, that comeback was amazing.
Yeah.
In the last 6 minutes, they scored 3 touchdowns
Yep.
to win the game.
I was
Yeah.
snoozing
me
at that
too.
point. But you have to feel a little bit for Coach Shanahan there because,
yeah.
well, he was part of the 28-3 debacle,
Right.
and now he's got another one here on his resume where they blew a 10-point lead. But anyway, I don't think that's what most people are talking about this morning.
No.
Not the game,
No.
but maybe the
Not the
halftime
game,
show.
but
No.
practice. Sorry, I had to do that. Just 'cause you did that.
Right?
I'm sorry. Hey, you know where I was going to have to go
I
to.
know exactly where you're
It was an Allen Iverson reference. But the way that he said it, I had to finish it.
Okay.
But so
Are we gonna talk
halftime
halftime?
show.
Let's see it. Can we see it,
We can
Jeff?
see some photos of it. So we have some photos that
Oh,
we
we
put
can't play
together.
the video.
No, that's illegal. They won't
Oh,
let
we're
us
on
do that.
Facebook.
Yes.
That's right. Oh, but look at those outfits. Are they hot or are they hot women?
Yes.
40s.
All
and
of the
50s.
above.
Yeah, no,
All of the above.
So J-Lo's what, 50?
She's 50, right? And Shakira's 43. Is that
Yeah,
is that
something
what?
like that, yeah.
So I haven't watched it start to finish. I was asleep a little before the halftime show, but I will say this: from the clips that we showed on the air this morning,
Mm-hmm.
I do particularly like the part that had J-Lo's daughter out there because you could just see
Oh, yeah.
how much fun that was for
Right,
J-Lo
yes.
to have her daughter on stage there. But they killed it.
Oh my
yes.
gosh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
They were. I mean, I know Rodney. You've watched it like 25 times.
I've watched it a lot,
You know,
yeah.
looping you and Adam Harding in there. Like,
I've watched it
hollering,
25
hollering.
times. It's not just the guys, man.
Well,
The
that's
girls,
the thing. I
it
think
was
the
hot.
women loved it, and I think the women are like, "Wow, she looks great." I have to really quickly. I was telling Karen this morning. I said I had girlfriends on Facebook going, "Holy smokes, J-Lo and Shakira, way to make me make note to make more time for the gym," and then just a gazillion comments after that, like. Amen to that. I just kept thinking, where did I put that wrinkle cream again? Totally thinking the same thing. LOL, same. Had the same thoughts. Back to Zumba. They were buff. Love it. I mean,
Shakira's
just
43.
I mean, amazing.
First of all, I didn't to show how good her halftime show was from my meter. That's usually my time to at
get a
some
beer.
point go to the bathroom.
You didn't move.
I never left my seat during that, and it's important because J-Lo, but Shakira killed it.
Oh, she killed
At the
it.
beginning, right? And so from start to finish, I was like, what an amazing, like you said, her bringing her daughter out, the whole thing
right.
from start to finish.
And in
Kinda got
Miami,
a bit of
what a
everything.
great place
Right.
to bring out,
Right.
inclusivity and how important it is. and
Yes.
Their roots.
Yeah. So win for Jay-Z, right? Because
Yeah, he
because
produced
it's
that.
his company there. But the production behind, they're mega stars. I mean, it's not
yeah.
surprising that they put on such an awesome performance, but
And we
it
talked
was
about
cool.
the other people who they brought out. I mentioned to you, you knew who they were.
Yeah,
Bunny
it was
somebody and-
Bad Bunny. And someone else.
I didn't know
that-
these
So
people.
again, I mean, well, they're I think it's Bad Bunny.
It was.
But it's it's real popular Latin artist. No, real popular.
From
All
those,
right. Fred knew.
This is our top fan I want to get to, Alicia, who says, I'm the worst mom ever because I actually allowed my girls to watch it based on all the comments. We love the show. Today I start my workout. I need to get in shape.
that's what I'm talking about.
God, well, you're not a bad mom for letting your girls see that.
No,
Oh my goodness.
I think that's great.
Jimmy, another top fan, says, good morning, everybody. Can we all agree that A-Rod has to be one of the luckiest men alive?
yes.
One of the better halftime shows, but Prince was still the best, according to Jimmy.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about your
actually-
favorite halftime shows.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's good.
Well, the U2 halftime show right after 9/11
That's
was that was good. I mean, it was also the Patriots' first year that they won the Super Bowl, but still, it was they had all the names scrolling behind.
I do
That was
remember
really that was really
Adam
cool
loved
one
that one, too.
at the Heart stage. So that one was cool. There've been a few. Beyonce's like.
Ooh,
my
I forgot
bad.
about Beyonce.
That's my bet.
Is that your
Mercy.
How did you
favorite?
forget that?
Rodney.
That's true. She was pretty good.
How about you?
You know what? I think YouTube. I think that's amazing, amazing, amazing. I was laughing at Adam Harding internally as he was over here doing the Super Bowl stuff earlier for our show, because he goes, well, you know, many times as I've been a Patriots fan, I've done the same thing, and I was thinking, yeah, right, okay, just because your fella isn't in it this time around.
Yeah, no, well, actually, that was a good reason for me to go to bed. No, just a rare time that I could actually go to bed, you know, because we had to wake up so early. But, you know, you mentioned there was a comment there about A-Rod being a lucky guy, and one of the Super Bowl commercials had A-Rod in it with J-Lo and Khaled, and I thought that was pretty good commercial. Not my favorite, though. So
what did you think?
Oh, my favorite. The Snickers hole. That made me laugh.
That too. I gotta watch it.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. It just made me laugh
yeah.
at the end. But a more serious commercial was the Google one. They call it Loretta. Was the one about Hey Google, and it's the older gentleman there who's having the Google device remember things about his wife.
I saw that this morning.
And then
that was neat.
And then he could go back and say things, and it said things that you've told me to remember. But the real interesting part about that, it was very sentimental. The real interesting part about that for me was at the very end, you hear a dog come into the picture, and I was thinking, well, that's a real practical way to use it.
Right.
If you have someone who's a little bit older, you can say, hey, make sure when you let out the dog, you tell Google to remember. So I thought that was
love
good.
that.
That's
You were
touching.
really
That's
thinking about
touching.
that.
It's a good commercial.
You know what? So I went to bed obviously before, you know, so I saw maybe the first 45 minutes of the game and the beginning. The opening I thought was fabulous with that little boy running with the football.
Yeah,
that was
The
That was
NFL,
amazing.
it was absolutely
years.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, all of those legends in football.
It
you
started
could
as
feel
a
on the way.
commercial,
You could
and then
feel it.
it became live.
And
when
then
the
it became
kid ran
live,
out.
and I
was
thought
like,
that
"Oh,
was
it's
just
amazing."
amazing.
Right, he's pumping everybody up. That's
Pumping 'em
super
up.
cool.
I thought that
Very
was
well done.
so well done.
Couple of others, and then I'll let you guys talk about your commercials that I liked. I thought the Alexa one was pretty good with Ellen. But like, what do you do before Alexa? Of course, the Sonata, the Boston one with the all the Boston accents in there. That was a good one as well. And I did kind of like the Tide commercials, how they do the callbacks like in different commercials throughout. That always makes me chuckle a little bit.
I'm going to have to go back and watch some of those because I didn't get to see those.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Well,
I
mine is
like
easy.
Oprah.
The Oprah?
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
and The
see it.
Rock. Oh my gosh, it's hysterical. They're on the treadmill.
treadmill.
Running.
I didn't see that.
And they're like, you thinking what I'm thinking? And
So Rock says, we're running, and we're mates.
right.
Yes.
And you in? She goes, I'm in. And they just kind of started by saying, are they going to run for 2020?
No, they're just running. And what about Tom Brady? Because we talked about that. He sent out that tweet last
Yeah, a
week,
little
and
cryptic
now I
tweet.
did see that commercial. You know, the Hulu commercial. I thought that was well done too.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, I'm here."
And I was happy that the tweet was just a reference to that commercial. So
Right.
I bet you were.
And not
What about
any
you?
actual news. I actually am a lot more simple. I just like the TurboTax commercial because everybody was dancing in it. And they were dancing poorly, but like everybody was a part. I love commercials
What
like
music
that.
was it?
I can't remember, but if you have to go watch, Google the TurboTax
I'ma look
Super
for it,
Bowl
yeah.
commercial, and you wouldn't think that you would like that commercial, but because it's TurboTax, but it was really funny.
And you know what? We're all here this morning. We're all talking about these commercials, but apparently a lot of people decided today was the day they needed to take off. because
Rightfully
they've got
so.
Super Bowl
Rightfully
fever.
I don't know how you do that. If, you know, your boss knows that you stayed up, watched the game, and you call in sick the day after you've been up drinking
Right.
and watching the game. I just don't think that's cool.
Oh, and we also talked, it was also mentioned in that script during the newscast that there were, like 1 million people who just do
Right.
the old no show, no call. Well, that's like no show, no call,
No
no
job.
job.
No job. Right? No kidding. No kidding.
But so we were debating a little bit on our way to work this morning about should today be a holiday? You know, a lot of people have said that. You know, why not just make it a national holiday the day after the Super Bowl? I say
What would you call it?
No.
Yes.
I say no.
Yeah,
Oh,
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl day. Day after Super Bowl. The thing is, everybody goes to a Super Bowl
Not
party.
everybody
No.
does.
Well, most people go to
no,
a Super
they
Bowl
don't.
party.
It's the
So,
guys.
right.
It's the
so
girls too. That's
Well, my
one
mom
of the
did.
few
Hey,
things.
my mom did. Now
Right.
I was cracking up. She goes, I'm going to a Super Bowl party. I don't know who's playing. We don't know the game, but I'm going to buy something to eat. I was like, Mom.
I know. I had a girlfriend post a picture of one of the players and go, "I'm in." And I'm like, "Yeah."
I think a better solution would be to maybe string out the season a little bit longer. So give each team 2 byes during the season. This gets a little technical, but then have the Super Bowl always be the Sunday before President's Day.
I want to go
That's
to
a good plan.
A
On
top
Saturday.
fan, real quick, because
Yeah.
we left this out on the favorite Super Bowl commercial, and a fan is Kimberly is reminding us, Lil Nas X.
Oh yes, we
The
forgot about
Atlanta
that.
connection, so we have to get that in there.
Kimberly, thank you.
And that was actually a good commercial.
It
so,
was a great
sorry.
commercial. How do we forget that
How do we
one?
forget him?
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
But if you haven't seen that, amazing commercial.
he's riding high on this
Yeah.
song, isn't he?
Yes.
So
That was
proud of
actually
him.
my favorite too.
Okay.
And there's one reason why it's not on a Saturday.
You heard me say that.
money.
Why? What's the money?
Well, I think the advertising dollars are bigger on a Sunday. They just figured that more people are likely to watch on a Sunday. So Sunday nights are always bigger TV nights than Saturday nights.
Really?
Yeah.
My
so-
Even for the
solution-
Super Bowl?
Well, I feel like that's one that could,
Yeah, it
break
may
that
change it.
signal,
Right.
but they're not
think
going
it
to risk
would.
that.
If everybody, I've said this before, if everybody agrees not to go to work, then nobody can get in trouble.
No, that's not
my
going to happen.
solution.
It's kind of like pledging. Everybody don't go and we'll be okay. No, it doesn't happen that way.
Rodney's going to get us all in trouble.
Just saying. Thank you for the beer.
All right.
And we're going to be back at work tomorrow morning too, so you got to catch us 4:30 to 7, right?
Absolutely.
Every Monday
Every
through
weekday
Friday.
morning.
Yep.